Did you know that the country that I get the 4th most views from is Canada? And I've been to Canada several times. I tell you what, it is beautiful. It's kind of like Australia, except really cold. Now, I get a lot of requests from my Canadian viewers to make poutine, and I've never even heard of poutine before. Basically, all it is chips covered in cheese and gravy, which to me sounds absolutely phenomenal. And well, I'm going to make it today, but the thing is that their poutine uses cheese curds. Now, call me stupid, but I don't even know what a cheese curd is. And I looked in the supermarket for a cheese curd. I looked online for a cheese curd. I looked everywhere for a cheese curd. I don't know what one is. I still don't. And I don't know where to get it if I did. So I thought, well, I racked my brain and I thought, well, I'm going to make this poutine the Greg's Kitchen way, the Aussie way to make a poutine, and using ingredients that hopefully everyone will have. So, enough of me standing here talking about this poutine. Let's go make it.
This is Greg's Kitchen.
So for Grego's Aussie Canadian poutine, what I'm using today is some frozen potato chips from the supermarket, some cream, some instant gravy. I'm using cheese slices, which is my version of cheese curds. I reckon it's got to be the same thing, right? And of course, some butter. This is the piece I keep in the fridge that I eat like an apple. So the first thing we need to do is follow the instructions on how to cook the chips that are on the back of the pack of chips. Now, this one says that I need to cook them for about 20 minutes, turning halfway at 230 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's like a bazillion Fahrenheit. So let's start cooking these chips. And it says to turn them halfway, which is just perfect for my recipe. So I'll start with heating my oven up to 230 degrees Celsius. And onto my pre-lined tray, I will pour out the required chips that I will be using today. Gee, I'm not looking forward to turning these over halfway. Look how many there are. It'll take me forever to turn these things over. Anyway, my oven is preheated, the light's gone off, so I'll whack these in. And I have to turn them over halfway, so I'll set my alarm for 10 minutes and then I'll come back. Alrighty, well the timer's just gone off, so what I'll do now is I'll flip these over. If I can remember which ones I have flipped and haven't flipped. I think I haven't flipped these two, but did I actually flip them? That is the question. Back in the oven for you, my friends. For the required time, it said 18 to 22 minutes, so I'll set it to 10 minutes. They look like they needed at least another 10 minutes. So while that's doing its second lot of cooking, I'll start preparing the gravy and the cheese sauce. So I'll start warming up my saucepan here, which is actually a frying pan, and I'll chuck my piece of butter in there and start that melting away. I'll also start some water boiling in my jug and start getting the gravy ready. So I've got myself my big mug here. Have a look at the size of that. That's my coffee mug. I have coffee in every morning. So into here, I'll put a few nice, big, generous servings of this instant gravy mix. This stuff is really handy and it tastes awesome. You can probably hear the jug in the background. Sounds like a jet fighter just about to take off. But this butter's melting nicely. So into there, I'll pour some cream. I'll add quite a bit. Give that a mix, and I'll just start throwing in my cheese slices. Not too sure how many I'll use. I'll start off with 5, and I'll add some more if I think it needs some more. So we'll just really slowly start melting that on a low heat. And now my jug's finished boiling, so I'll add some hot water in there. Not too much, because I really don't want to add too much, or else I could have added too much, and you can't take water out of something once you put it in. So I'll add too little to start off with, and then hopefully it'll really thicken up, and if it's really too thick, then I can just add more. Kind of makes a bit of logical sense, that, doesn't it? But we do need to keep checking on our cheese sauce here. Oh God, how good does that look? Oh God, I just can't wait, seriously. I think I will add these extra pieces of cheese, why not? I know a Canadian would, if they were here, so hey. When in Canada, I'm going to turn that heat right down now. Actually, I'll turn it off, because I reckon that should, the residual heat in there should just melt that nicely. And by the way, do you know how to spell Canada? It's spelled C-A-N-A-D-A. Oh, there we go, there's the timer for the chips. Okay, well the chips are ready. So now into a bowl, we'll add these. Let me just see if they need any salt. Yes, I do. Even though the cheese and the gravy I'm adding have probably got heaps of added salt, I better just add a little bit more salt to it. So now we grab our cheese sauce. Just have a look at that. It looks phenomenal. It is just perfect. And we'll pour that over our chips. I can already hear my heart screaming with delight. So I'll grab my gravy now and I'll just pour this over the top. And there you have it. Greg's Australian version of Canadia's favourite dish, poutine. Well, I gotta be honest with you, that looks like one of the most unhealthiest things I've ever made, and I just can't wait to try it. So let's tuck on in and see what this Aussie style Canadian poutine tastes like. Oh boy, that's hot. Hope it doesn't burn my tongue. Oh my god. Oh! Holy cow! Oh, I think I just had a mild coronary. I can't believe I just made that. It's just heaven in a bowl, isn't it? Oh, I don't feel so well. I'd love to know what my Canadian viewers think about that. What do you think? Is that a good poutine or not? Let me know down below, say hello. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, remember to hit my head here and subscribe for more. Hit that subscribe button. You'll be updated every time I upload a video, which is 3 times a week, by the way. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time right here from the beautiful Gold Coast in Australia on Greg's Kitchen.
Ooh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen, where the food is pink and licking. Ooh yeah.
Did you know the country that watches my videos, the 4th most on my list, is Canadian?